SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia, ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia, ada oh hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia, ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia, ada oh hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia, ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia, ada oh hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara. Temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah, bersama kami ada KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey, hey, hey. KT&G, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. Hey. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia ada un kami ada. KT&G SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. KT&G SangSang Univ Indonesia ada untukmu. SangSang Univ Indonesia, SangSang Univ Indonesia. Inilah tempatnya meraih tujuan kreatif dengan berbagai cara, temukan pengalaman yang tidak terbatas, tempat untuk belajar dan juga berkarya bersama untuk menggapai cita-cita. Jangan ragu melangkah bersama
Hi SangSang mates, welcome to KT&G SangSang Univ, Indonesia, batch 10, week 1. Perkenalkan, nama saya Noe, saya seorang English teacher, and saya akan mengajar di daily conversation class ini. So, hari ini kita akan belajar tentang grammar and common grammar mistakes ya. The mistakes yang sering dilakukan oleh people who are trying to use English more often. It's totally normal, but I'm just going to help you with that today. Sebelum kita mulai, jangan lupa absen ya di Google Form. Kayaknya udah diberikan lewat admin di Telegram group. And please jangan lupa follow social medianya KT&G SangSang Univ Indonesia di Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Setiap minggu saya akan berikan challenge yang berhadiah official merchandise untuk satu orang pemenang. Okay? So yeah, let's get started. Can we go to the first slide, please, prompter? Yeah. So today for batch 10, week 1 daily conversation class, we're gonna look at common grammar mistakes and how to improve. Yeah, pretty simple. For some of you, this might be lebih gampang. For some of you, this might be challenging, but that's okay. At the end of the session, we'll have a Q&A session. Kalau kalian masih bingung, you can ask questions, and throughout the lesson as well. Can we go to the next slide, please, prompter? Okay. So untuk batch 10, week 1, it's gonna be fokusnya ke grammar. Week 2, lebih ke speaking, speaking professionally ya. Misalnya speaking in university pakai bahasa Inggris, speaking at work pakai bahasa Inggris, maybe a little stuff on interviews. Gimana caranya biar lebih confident pas interview bahasa Inggris. Week 3, academic writing. Academic writing itu lebih ke maybe writing essays or writing emails. It applies to all of that. And week 4, academic English practice. Lebih ke exercises to help you improve. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, kalau maybe lesson hari ini masih agak bingung, you can send me an email, ask me any questions through email atau lewat IG juga nggak apa-apa. Yeah, okay, let's get started. Okay, so common grammar mistakes and how to improve. Hari ini we're going to be looking at mistaking the tenses, so past, present, all that. Mistaking singular and plural, uncountable nouns, and then at the end bakal ada Q&A. Okay. Okay. So mistaking the tenses is when you're writing or talking. Terus kadang you can be a bit confused on which tense you use. So biasanya you can mix it up. Biasanya dicampur. So let's look at the first sentence. When I visited Solo 10 years ago, I feel so thankful because I can try a lot of food. Do you guys have any comments on this sentence? How does it look? Is anything wrong with the sentence? Okay. Okay, I felt, visited, yeah, tried. Okay, that's good. So what's wrong with the sentence is di awalnya kan visited Solo 10 years ago. So from the beginning of the sentence, we already know kalau this was 10 years ago. Kalau 10 years ago kan harus pakai past tense. So When I visited Solo 10 years ago, I felt so thankful. Felt is the past tense for feel. So 10 years ago, I felt so thankful because I could try a lot of food, or I tried a lot of food. Okay. I hope that made sense. Let's look at the second sentence. This morning, I made fresh bread for my family since they asked for some. Any comments? Yeah. Okay. This seems pretty easy for some of you, yeah? This morning, I made fresh bread for my family since they asked for some. Okay, I hope that was jelas. Kalau enggak, if you guys have any questions, silahkan just put it in the chat or you can raise your hand. I went to the park yesterday and for some reason, it always smells weird there. Is there any mistakes on that sentence? I went to the park yesterday and for some reason, it always smells weird there. Okay, so kalau yang ini, let's go to the next slide, please. So for the last sentence, kadang-kadang I'm a bit jahat ya, so I did it on purpose. There's nothing wrong with the last sentence, because I said it always smells there. It always smells. Not it smelled yesterday, but always. Yeah, exactly. Smellnya tetap, soalnya ada always. Yeah. So Siti, do you have a question? Prompter, can we split the screen and unmute, please? Okay, I'll explain more. Prompter, can we split the screen for Siti who has a question? Hi Siti, do you have a question? I mean, if you don't have a question, that's okay. All right. Okay. So when I visited Solo 10 years ago, I felt so thankful because I was able to try a lot of food. This morning, I made fresh bread for my family since they asked for some. I went to the park yesterday, and for some reason, it always smells weird there. Yeah, so for the first sentence, so thankful because I was able to. Tried, juga bisa. You can also put tried, but I was able to sounds more natural. It just sounds better. But that's also relative, yeah. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about mistaking the tenses? What's the difference between using because and since? So in this scenario, in sentence number 2, it's the same. But since can also mean like sejak. Or it can also mean like if I can say, since I was young, I always liked to play basketball. But in this scenario, it's the same. Okay, so ada yang nanya, why is there no S after some reason? Well, there's no S because there's no multiple reasons that it smells weird there. There's only, from what I know, there's only one reason, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, so if I already knew, if I were to use the word reasons, pakai S, it would be like, I have many reasons to want to study English. But in the sentence, for some reason, that's just one S. Sorry, nggak pakai S. Okay. Yes, some is plural, but in this sentence, for some reason, is like an expression, if that makes sense. For some reason is an expression that you guys will probably hear a lot, maybe in movies, in books. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Any other questions? If not, we can skip to the next slide. Okay. Can we go to the next slide, please, prompter? Mistaking singular and plural. This is simple. This is quite simple, but kadang-kadang, if you're not careful, you can make mistakes. I do this too. Everybody does it, but when it's in writing, it's very clear. It's really jelas. And in speaking as well, a lot of people make mistakes between singular and plural. For example, I love how the people in Jakarta are so friendly and the restaurant are so nice. Ada yang aneh nggak? Okay. Okay, so a lot of you guys said the people in Jakarta is so friendly. The reason the people in Jakarta itu pakai R is soalnya the people kan plural. Does that make sense? The people is plural, the person singular. Yeah, the people pakai R soalnya itu kan plural. And the restaurant seharusnya pakai S. Soalnya kan di Jakarta restoran nggak cuma satu. There's a lot. Okay. that's fine, don't worry. On my days off, I like to go to all the technology shop in my area. Do you guys see the mistake here? Yeah, shops. Pretty simple. There is so many people in the class. I hope they are enjoying it. Any comments on that one? Yeah, this is easy for you guys. There are so many people in the class. I hope they are enjoying it. Okay, gampang. What about the last one? My parents really want me to have child. Okay, udah. I don't need to be here. You guys can just take over the session. Okay, gampang ya, simple. Okay, any questions? No? Can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, here you can just see what I changed. There are so many people. You guys got all of it. Kayaknya agak gampang ya. That's cool. A lot of my students, when I ask them to write, biasanya they make mistakes here. Okay, somebody asked, I'm still confused about anybody and somebody. Anybody and somebody are singular. So if I were to ask, can somebody help me? I'm asking for one person to help me, right? If I ask, can anybody help me? I'm also asking, can one person help me? If I wanted to make anybody or somebody plural, I could say, could some people help me? Something like that. But anybody and somebody is a singular. That's just how it is. Anyone? Yeah. Sonia, any one. What? Just one person. Okay. And yeah, children is the plural form of child. That's just a rule in English. Okay, so somebody asked, how about everyone, singular or plural? That's in this context, it's still singular, yeah? So if I were to say, I love how everyone in Jakarta is so friendly. Bukan pakai are ya, pakai is. Yeah, okay, that's a good question. I had to think as well. I hope that makes sense. Okay, ada lagi pertanyaan? Is there any list for singular and plural words? Pasti ada. You can check di Google. I don't really know. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Uncountable nouns. Can you guys give me examples of uncountable nouns? These are nouns yang belakangnya nggak pakai S. So, yeah, okay. Sugar, salt, pepper, milk. Okay, somebody said feeling. Feelings bisa pakai S kan? I have a lot of feelings. So feeling wouldn't count. Honey, rice, yeah, that's good. So yeah, uncountable noun is where the singular and the plural is the same. Smells wouldn't count because you can put an S there. Yeah, so I have a lot of homeworks to do today. Any mistake here? Homework is also a uncountable noun. So homework, nggak pakai S ya, it's just homework. I have a lot of homework to do today. It's otomatis jadi plural, okay? If you have two homeworks, tetap aja. You wouldn't say I have two homeworks, you would say I have maybe a lot of homework. Advice, assignments is not an uncountable noun. You can have multiple assignments. He makes a lot of breads. Any mistakes here? Yeah, he makes a lot of bread. This also can mean he makes a lot of money, yeah? It's an expression as well. So he makes a lot of bread can mean he makes a lot of money. Does that make sense? It's an expression. Slang gitu. Okay. I have to go get sport equipments. What about here? I have to go get sport equipments. Yeah, so it's I have to go get sport equipment. Yeah, I wouldn't use the S at the back. Yeah, the last, yeah, you guys all seem to understand. Okay, so do you have any questions for uncountable nouns? Stuff? Yes, bread, homework, and equipment. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody asked advice. Bedanya advice sama advise. Advice is a noun to give somebody advice, whereas advise is a verb. So I advise you to study more. That's the verb. Yeah, so somebody asked her, can a lot of be used for countable nouns? Yes. So misalnya ya, you can say I'm eating a lot of meals. Meals is countable kan? So meals is countable, but you can still masih bisa dipakai a lot of. I have a lot of meals. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of movies, whatever. Okay? I hope that was useful. A lot of people. Okay. Any other questions? A lot of people or many people, same thing. A lot of kind of equals many. I have a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I know many people. Okay? You guys are going on about okay. Is that it? Yeah. So can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah. So here I just changed it. I have a lot of homework to do today. He makes a lot of bread. I have to go get sports equipment. I forgot to say in the last slide, but sports is a noun where you use the word S. So I do a lot of sports. I like sports. Okay. Okay. So can you guys tell me what you can find wrong in this sentence? Mm-hmm. When I woke up yesterday, I felt great. What about the second sentence? Shoes. I got out of bed and put on my shoes to go for a run. What about there is a lot of traffic on the road in the morning? Okay, so there is a lot of traffic on the road in the morning. you guys might be thinking traffic's kan plural, so mestinya pakai R kan? But traffic is an uncountable noun. So traffic seharusnya nggak pakai S. There is a lot of traffic. Yeah? Does that make sense? And a lot of you guys are also saying there was a lot of traffic on the road. But at the end, I write in the morning, which means that biasanya, every day, every morning, there is a lot of traffic. So it's not in the past, tapi it's something that happens every day. Ya enggak? So pakai is. There is a lot of traffic. Misalnya cuma kemarin yang macet, I would say there was a lot of traffic on the road in the morning. Tapi emang setiap hari ada macet, so there is a lot of traffic on the road in the morning. Was that, kalian paham nggak? Do you guys understand that? Soalnya kalau bingung, just go, Noe, kamu nggak jelas, please explain to me better. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, so if something happens every day, misalnya in the morning, I wake up. That happens every day, right? So we use the present tense. Okay? So there is a lot of traffic on the road in the morning, which probably contributes to all the pollution in my area. Okay. I got out of bed and put on my shoes to go for a run. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the next slide, see what the corrections are. Okay. Simple. Okay, do you guys have any questions on this slide? I know before I said if you wake up every day, pakai present kan. So why in the first sentence pakai I woke up? Can anybody explain to me kenapa in the first sentence I use when I woke up daripada when I wake up? Okay, easy. Yeah, because it's specific. And soalnya I also mentioned yesterday. So udah jelas kemarin. Okay. Any questions about this? Well, on the first sentence, yesterday, does it mean the traffic is meant for yesterday? No. So wait, let me think of how I could change that. So if I said, when I woke up yesterday, there was a lot of traffic, then baru pakai was kan, because it was yesterday. But the traffic is in the third sentence, and I also say there is a lot of traffic on the road in the morning, trying to say emang setiap hari ada macet. Okay. If you guys want, you can also raise your hand to ask any questions. If there are no further questions, oh, okay. Sure, Beatrice, do you have a question? If we can do that prompter. Can we go back to, yeah. Can we split the screen, please, prompter, for Beatrice?
Oh, sir. Sorry, I want to ask out of topic. I want to ask if you know, what you already explained, like a lot of homework, a lot of words like that, and you know the word "thank you so much." Like, why that is used "thank you so much"?
Do you mean why do people use "thank you so
Thank you
much,"
so
"thanks
much,
a lot"?
and thanks a lot. Yes.
Yeah. Why do you find that confusing?
Because you previously explained that a lot is same as many, and in thank you words, people use the so much, not so many.
So you want to know the difference between much and many.
Yes, in the usage of thank you.
Okay, but in thank you, you can also say many thanks.
Okay.
Have you heard people say many thanks before?
I think so. I ever heard that.
Yeah, so in the context of thank you, there's a lot of ways to say it. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Many thanks. And yeah, there's a lot of way to say it. Thanks doesn't count as an uncountable noun because you can put an S. I hope that clears it up a bit.
Yes, it's already quite clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Can we split the screen, please, prompter? Hello.
Hello, sir. Is my voice clear?
Yep, it's clear.
Okay, thank you so much first for your explanation. Here I would like to ask regarding the plural and singular nouns. So here I've got a lot of like sentences like saying in general way, like for example, when we talk about general things like he and she, like instead of anyone or everyone, then some people will say he or she, or if he or she wants to be like blah blah blah, and then what kind of pronouns that we can use after that, because some of them can say that after if she or he wants to go to the market, they can pick and blah blah blah. So what kind of pronouns that we can put in that, because if we use they and then why in the beginning of the sentence they state like he or she. Thank you.
Okay, so you're asked, so they normally plural kan. That's what they is normally in a plural question, and he or she is singular. But they can also refer to he. They can also be singular. So like they, them, that refers to a single person. So for example, also if I didn't know somebody's gender, for example, I can just say they went to the market, and they could either be he, she, or a bunch of random people.
Okay, so in this case, like for example, if we in the first sentence, it's okay, like we put the he or she in the first place, and then after that, if we want to continue with the same things, then we can use they as a pronouns instead of saying he or she.
Yes, you can. They can be singular as well. You can do that. Yep.
Okay, all right, it's pretty clear. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day. That was a good question. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? If not, we can move to the next slide. Alrighty. Can we go to the next slide, please, prompter? Okay, I'll have to share my screen for this one, so mohon bersabar. You guys are talking about Sam Smith and Demi Lovato. Cool. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys see this? Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm going to play the video for you guys, yeah? And if there's no sound, please, as soon as I play, just go, there's no sound. What are you doing?
So, Saturday night, time to cut loose, right? Who wants to split a beer?
Oh, we're not drinking here. Tonight we're going big. Let's see, what club should we hit first? There's Club Was, there's Wrong.
Those places shut down a long time ago.
Oh no.
Oh no, shut down too. There's Where. Where's Where?
Where's where was, isn't it?
No, Was wasn't where was where Wrong was, right?
Okay.
Not okay. That place is lame.
Okay, is lame? I thought lame was a gay bar, or is that wrong?
That's wrong. That's not wrong.
Guys, focus.
Oh, I like Focus. Let's go there.
Where?
Not where Focus. I thought Focus was closed.
No, Was closed. Once Was shut down, it reopened as closed.
So closed is open?
No, closed is closed.
I don't know. Third base, right?
Your third base is all frat guys. I'll go any place, okay?
Not okay. Okay is lame.
Okay is not lame. Lame is a gay bar. Guys, shut up.
No, shut up, shut down. I can't believe I don't know the clubs anymore.
Guys, just pick a club, okay? Not okay.
Okay is lame. Gay bar.
For the record, I was in there once by accident. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced LeMay.
It's hopeless, isn't it?
Wow.
Okay. So the whole point of that was to say, gimana caranya improve your grammar? Well, to do that, you have to be exposed to grammar and vocab in context. Why did I pick that video? I don't know. I like it. And I wanted to show it to you guys for some reason. And I thought it was funny. Did you guys understand what was going on in that video? Okay. All right. Yeah, they're trying to pick a bar, and the joke is all the bar names are wrong, lame, hopeless. You guys get it. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically how I learned English. I learned English through watching movies, reading books, because I grew up speaking French and Indonesian, and how I learned English was lewat TV ya. Mau nonton Scooby-Doo, nonton Dora the Explorer when I was young. That's how I learned English, and it's honestly the most useful tool. Soalnya it's not just like you're in a class, kadang agak bosan kan. So watching movies is an excellent way to do that. Yeah, this is How I Met Your Mother. It's a sitcom. I highly recommend it. Sama kayak Friends lah. Sama kayak Friends. The Office, if you guys have never seen The Office, that's my favorite show. Somebody asked where am I from? Asli Jogja ya. But half French. Okay. All right, so Putri, do you have a question?
Hello.
Hello.
Do my voice really clear?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. The thing is, I want to ask if do we allowed to mix our nouns and verbs between American or British, such as we use pants or trousers or maybe biscuit and cookies, because sometimes I mix up between them and it gives me a little pressure when I start to write something.
First, let me ask you this. Most of the people you know, do they use American or English? Do they use American English or UK English?
At the first time, I have an interest to British accent because that sounds a little pretty, like the accent. But people around me, they used to speak in American accent, and that is why our words is a little different and start from that. Or maybe I should pick my words or noun in American way, such as when I type color and color without you.
Mm-hmm.
So people around me is way used to American accent.
Yeah. So that's terserah. It's up to you. But I live in the UK, yeah, and pants and trousers, they have different meaning. Trousers in the UK is like celana panjang, and pants in the UK is celana dalam. So you can make a lot of mistakes in the UK by saying pants instead of trousers. So if you were to say to somebody, hey, you have really nice pants. In the UK, that means, hey, you have really nice underwear. Aneh kan?
Yeah.
So it depends who you're talking to.
So we also need to consistent when we pick our words.
Do whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm just saying, whether you're in the UK or America, if you talk to somebody who's English or American, there's some things that are gonna sound a bit funny sometimes, and I don't think you have to worry about that.
Okay, because the reason is currently it's a little bit embarrassing to say, but currently I'm teaching English to young learner, and that is why I keep checking if my words is right or not between the UK and the US, because I'm afraid that the kids is gonna misinterpret the means between the words that I use. Yeah, that is why.
That's okay. That's great. It's good that you're aware of that. In that case, I would recommend American English. Soalnya lebih sering dipakai.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Coach Noy.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right. The cute bird chirps in the background. Okay. Yeah. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, so this week's challenge is just for fun, ya. Nggak usah dianggap terlalu serius. It's just easy. Submit a record of yourself saying the tongue twister below. Let's see. And yeah, please kirimnya lewat Google Form ya. Batas waktu 3 hari. And the winner will get SangSang official merchandise. All you have to do is submit a recording of yourself saying, if two witches would watch two watches, which witch would watch which watch? As fast as you can. That's the first time I did it without any mistakes in front of all of you guys. Yeah, do that. Do it for yourself. Yeah, it can be video or audio, terserah. And yeah, the fastest person to say it will get official SangSang merchandise. Okay? Ada pertanyaan nggak? So yeah, if you guys can take a picture of that and practice, yeah, do it for your fun. Jangan takut salah. Just do it for yourself. Okay. And before I forget, let's see. Yeah, SangSang Univ also have a vlog challenge. And you can show your vlog skills, and all you have to do is do a blog video tour with the theme Cheer Up the University, to do a vlog around your campus for minimum 3 minutes, okay? So yeah, the prize pool is 10 juta, and juara 1 can get a 9th edition iPad. Juara 2 can get a vlog set, and the period for the competition dari 11 Oktober sampai the 22nd of October. And pengumuman pemenangnya, that's also a tongue twister, tanggal 25 Oktober. And yeah, if you guys are interested in that, please feel free to join. Great. So does anybody have a question about the challenge, about, up to you guys. Okay, April, do you have a question? Prompter, can we go back to the challenge slide so people can take a picture of the tongue twister? Thank you. Yeah. I'm not going to try it again, soalnya pasti salah. Okay, so yeah, any questions? Aprio, do you have a question? You've raised your hand. Don't use braces as an excuse here. It can be video if you want. Tapi I know some of you mungkin agak malu, so it can be recording as well. Terserah, up to you. Let's see if there's any questions. Can I give an example of how to pronounce the challenge? Oh, I already did. If two witches would watch two watches, which witch would watch which watch? Not bad. Yeah. If you guys if you guys want, you can raise your hand and you can try it here as well. If two witches would watch two watches, which witch would watch which watch? That was a bit slower. Perbedaan pronunciationnya which and which sama. Nggak ada bedanya ya. If two witches would watch two watches, which witch would watch which watch? Okay. Izati, do you have a question?
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hello.
Hey, so sorry because it's noisy. I want to ask about food S because this is the hard for me and difficult. I will ask about like an uncountable word like blood, water, air. Is it done put S or we are need to look a sentence? Because just now I read I read chat box. Someone write smell. Is it smell accountable word?
Sorry, what did you say? What was the word? Smile?
Yeah. Sorry, sir. I can hear you.
Is the word you just said smile?
Smell.
Smell. So smell you can say with an S. For example,
With an S.
yeah, you can. So first you can say he smells or she smells, or you can even say
too.
what?
Is it look a sentence or what we need to say or we need to write?
It depends on the context.
Okay. Sorry, so maybe my line is slow. I'm sorry. I can hear you.
It's okay.
Okay, so maybe I need to write a chat box.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. What you guys making a Telegram group for? Okay. To study together. That sounds great. Ada pertanyaan lagi nggak? Yeah, that was pretty clear. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, challenge-nya cuma satu kali ya. And yeah, don't worry about your internet being a bit slow. That's okay. I hope mine was fine. Wow. Was everything clear then? You guys really don't have any questions? If not, I'll end the session here. Yeah, sure. If you want, you guys can email me the link to your Telegram group and I can join that too. That's okay. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, can you describe simply about at, on, in? The short answer is no. Yeah, there's no simple way to describe at, on, in. I'll try to explain that in the 4th week Sonia, that's sort of complicated and simple at the same time. So there's simple rules, but there's also a lot of exceptions. How to pronounce man and men. Man singular, man, men plural, men. And yeah, the material for next week fokusnya ke speaking in professional setting, mau di sekolah, mau at work, mau untuk interview, how to be more professional, lebih formal. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for today. I hope my jaringan was okay. I hope kelasnya juga bermanfaat. And yeah, jangan lupa absen di Google Form. And yeah, please kirim juga your challenge to the Google Form yang udah dikasih lewat Telegram. Yang pengen nonton lagi bisa dicek lewat YouTube. And I hope all of you have a good weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.